So today we are going to get started again with the Widebody Rsx build. I haven't touched this car in probably 3 weeks. Just been busy with the bike and with Darb's car and just not really had motivation to work on it. But I watched the first Fast and Furious a couple days ago, so now I really want to start working on it again. So we're going to start today by just sanding this down just a little bit more. Last video we started to sand it, but I just want to go a little bit closer, get it a little bit smoother. And then from there, I'll start filling it. I got fiberglass filler to kind of cover all the holes and stuff. So we're gonna get started on that. I think Darbs is gonna come over and start again on his bike because he hasn't touched that thing in a minute either. So we wanna get that running before summer so we can both cruise together and then get the cars running too. So I still have a full turbo build and everything for this thing I gotta do before. I wanna get it done by like April. So I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try what I can. I pulled the motor out last year, so that'll take me a day to pull the motor out. We just have to get this actual beam here is gonna be for the engine lift. It's gonna be mounted up here, and we're gonna have like a electronic lift. So you'll just press a button and it'll be like on a pulley system to be able to just pull the motor out. So that'll be pretty sick, but the motor build shouldn't take me too long. That shouldn't take me more than maybe a couple weeks to do because I already have pretty much all the parts for it. I just got to get a couple more things, but this is the stuff that's just time consuming, just sanding everything and sanding it more and then bondoing it and sanding it more. I'm just gonna get started on that. First, we got to move some cars out of here because there's way too much stuff in here. Also, it's been like 10 degrees outside or lower for the past like 2 weeks. Now we have sun, so it is nice outside, and I'm happy. So got all that sanded down. I just went over it one more time again. It's still not perfectly flat in all spots, but I just don't want to go too thin because I don't want it to crack at all. So I'm gonna be filling it in and sanding anyways. So I figured if there's any high spots, it'll sand then. But yeah, I got them all filled in. So now we're gonna start mixing some filler together and kind of just start going over everything and making it as smooth as possible, filling all the holes and everything. So I've never really done this ship before, so I've done a little bit, but not that much. So sandable in 10 minutes. I didn't fucking realize that. I think a shit ton of snow just fell off the roof of the fucking building. I know they make a tool for this. I don't have the tool, so I'm just using a fucking screwdriver. Oh, that shit's strong, dude. Right, about 4 inches big. A little bit bigger than 4 inches. Alright, so I got this one too. I just didn't really have time to move the camera. So you can see kind of how it's looking. Again, I kind of did more than I need to. This is the first time using this shit, so I just want to make sure the holes are all filled good. So I'm gonna let all that dry. 10 to 15 minutes for it to dry. I'm gonna give it like 30 minutes just to be safe. So I'm gonna do the other side. But I got all the holes filled. Some of them are still not perfect. I'm gonna sand it down though, and whatever, like if one of the holes falls through or something, I'm gonna just refill it. So I just wanna make sure it's all good and dry before starting to sand. So you can still see there's kind of a ridge going across. Oh, this shit's like dry. Damn, okay. But it's gonna get more and more subtle as I fill it more and more. So we're just gonna go from there. Also, dude, ice keeps falling off. Oh, I can get it. Shit. Look at that. Who decided to show up? Yeah. It is getting a little hazy in here. This part sanded like perfect. And then I gotta do some more filler over there. This is gonna take a while. So we got all that first layer of fiberglass sanded down. This side turned out probably better than the other side did. This is pretty smooth all the way through. I still got to do another layer of just that fiberglass filler, and then I'm going to do the Bondo on top of that. I'll probably just lay the fiberglass filler today, and then we got to build a battery bracket for his bike right now. So yeah, so I'll probably just lay it down and I'll get back to sanding it on Thursday. Out pretty good. Got rid of all the holes. All the holes are all covered up. So now it's just kind of sanding everything and making it all good to go.